The Grand Canyon. It is more than a vast stretch of stone and sky. It is a feeling. It holds the weight of time, shaped patiently by water that never gave up. Its layers tell stories of survival, loss, and quiet strength. Echoing the lives of those who walked its edges and called it home long before maps existed. People often feel small, yet strangely comforted in its presence. The canyon reminds us that change can be slow and gentle. That beauty can come from endurance. And that even the deepest scars can become something beautiful. The Grand Canyon feels like a memory the Earth never forgot. Its faded reds and golds resemble old photographs, softened by time and sun. The wind carries echoes of footsteps, ancient travelers, early explorers, families standing at the rim, all pausing in the same quiet awe. Looking into its depths stirs something familiar. Like remembering a place you've never been but somehow know. The canyon reminds us of simpler moments, standing still, watching light change, feeling time slow. When the world felt bigger and life felt gently unhurried. A sunrise at the Grand Canyon. Not a bad way to begin day 3 on the road. A total of 576 miles have been completed so far as the move continues from Taos, New Mexico to Santa Barbara, California. Another 300 miles is on the agenda for today as the road heads west. The itinerary includes a road stop at the iconic town of Seligman, Arizona, the birthplace of the historic Route 66. Crossing over into California, the road turns to sand as we venture into the one and only Mojave Desert. This is Route 66. The air smells of dust, sun-warmed sage and gasoline. Somewhere in the distance a neon sign flickers even though it's still daylight. At one point in history, this road carried everything. Hopes, heartbreaks, suitcases tied with rope. Families fleeing the Dust Bowl drove west with everything they owned packed into rattling cars. Soldiers came home on this road after the war, chasing the familiar glow of porch lights and kitchen windows. Teenagers cruised it on Friday nights, engines rumbling, dreams bigger than the gas tank. Back then, the road was alive. Every few miles there was a diner where coffee never stopped pouring and the waitress called you hon. Jukeboxes hummed softly in the corner. Motels glowed like beacons at night, vacancy signs buzzing, promising a clean bed and a moment of rest. Gas station attendants washed your windshield and asked where you were headed, because Route 66 wasn't about getting there fast. It was about the adventure. Then progress came roaring through. Interstates cut straighter lines, faster lanes, traffic disappeared, neon went dark. The road fell silent, left behind like an old photograph tucked into a drawer. But Route 66 never truly died. Route 66 is pure romance. Not because it is efficient, but because it refuses to be. It was never meant to be fast. It bends when it could cut straight, wanders into towns it helped create, and lingers where modern roads learn to hurry past. Driving it feels like stepping into a distant, foggy memory that somehow feels like home. The road teaches patience by design, and in doing so it gives something rare. Time to notice. A faded map. The idea of westward motion. The quiet thrill of a road that once carried so many hopes and dreams. Route 66 was a promise long before it was a highway. An idea of escape stitched across the continent. For some, it meant survival. For others, reinvention. And for many, it simply meant movement, when standing still had become unbearable. As you travel it, the landscape changes slowly enough to feel earned. Plains loosen into desert, desert tightens into mountain passes, and the sky seems to grow larger with each state line crossed. There are moments when the road is empty and the silence presses in. In those moments, the road feels intimate, almost confessional. You are alone. Others have been here before you, and somehow that makes the solitude warmer. The towns along Route 66 carry a particular kind of beauty, the beauty of persistence. Many have faded, some have reinvented themselves, others simply endure. Hand-painted signs advertise pie, lodging, curiosity shops. Neon buzzes back to life at dusk, defiantly glowing against the dark. These places do not pretend to be timeless. They show their age honestly. Cracked sidewalks, sun-bleached facades and empty storefronts sit beside laughter, coffee refills, and stories freely offered by people who have learned the value of stopping. There is romance in those conversations. Strangers talk easily on Route 66, as if the road itself gives permission. Everyone has a reason for being there, and no one demands it be impressive. A traveler's worth isn't measured by success or speed, only by the quality of the journey. What makes Route 66 endure is not nostalgia alone, but what that nostalgia points toward. It reminds us of a time when travel was an experience rather than a task, when getting somewhere required engagement with the space between. The road resists optimization. It insists on detours, on wrong turns that become stories, on moments that don't photograph well but stay with you anyway. In the end, the romance of Route 66 is about permission. Permission to slow down, permission to look back without irony, permission to believe that movement can still be meaningful, even if it doesn't lead to anything monumental. It is a road that doesn't promise transformation, but quietly offers reflection and trusts you to do something with it. You don't drive Route 66 to arrive. You drive it to remember what it feels like to be on the way. Route 66 never truly died. You can still feel the ghosts riding shotgun, a barber sweeping his shop at dusk, a couple laughing over milkshakes, a family pulling over for one last photo before the sun sinks low. The paint is peeling now, the pavement rough, but the soul remains. Old cars gleam in the sun. Hand-painted signs tell you to slow down. Locals still believe the road matters. And as you drive on with the sky wide open and the radio crackling with an old song, you realize something. Route 66 isn't just a road. It's a memory you can still drive through. The tires hum, the past breathes, and for a while, the world slows down.